I'm supposed to believe my vote is the key and trust in...
Well, the synopsis is there's a young African-American woman named Gloria.
I'm supposed to believe my vote counts.
Who really is just kind of fed up with the whole voting process. She's not really excited. And the story just happens to be election day. And so she gets visited by Diane Nash and Frankie Pierce, who talk about their experiences.
I'm supposed to believe.
With the Nashville Opera, they actually approached me last year, initially planning to do something to celebrate the centennial of, the 19th Amendment and women's suffrage. But then they came back and said, Dave, not only that, but let's also talk about Black women and civil rights. Because, we're talking about voting, and everything wasn't solved by any means back in the 1920s.
I agree, and I think especially with Gloria, I think there's just so much there with everything that's happening. So there's a lot of emotional things and dramatic things to pull from. And of course, with the historical aspect of it, everything that they had to go through just to get the rights, to get us to this point.
There's so many, firsts with this. It's, Nashville Opera's first commission, and for them to have, first and foremost, an all-Black cast, a Black cast of amazing Black women. That's historical. That's amazing, right there in itself. And this is their, Nashville Opera's first, film project.
Please go away. I have things better to do.
And then I also researched Diane Nash and Frankie and just their contribution to this time period and what their roles were. And then just try to incorporate that when I deliver my performance. I just tap into the emotion, and then I just try to make it as believable for myself and for the audience and what that character is experiencing.
I love, as far as writing dramatically, giving the interpreters material that they can interpret musically. And so that was one of my objectives when composing One Vote One, to making sure that it's not just a history lesson, but that there's movement, people feel that they've, buckled in and sat down and they were actually taking on a musical journey.
This NPT Arts Break is made possible by the generous support of the Martha Rivers Ingram Advised Fund of the Community Foundation of Middle Tennessee and a grant from the Tennessee Arts Commission.